Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. Basically, people were asking me how did I start my own phlebotomy school and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about that today. So, really and truly, start your own phlebotomy school, you have to have money. Really and truly. So for me, I was a CNA, I was a phlebotomist, and I was a respiratory therapist. So you just have to have some money to open up a business. And actually I've done phlebotomy for about at least a year or two. It was hard opening the school up. On Tuesday made my 1-year anniversary, so I got my shirt on. We had a party today, but let me talk about it. So first, what you need to start your business, you need to get a business name. I live in Georgia, so I think our requirements are a little bit different than it is in other states. But I think they're all the same. So look up Alabama, and they're the same. Okay, so the requirements in Georgia, I think they're really the same everywhere. Maybe they ask a little bit more. But I know Georgia and Alabama have the exact same requirements. But basically, you get your business name from the Secretary of State. You get an FEIN number, and then after that, you start the application process. And when I tell you guys, the application process took me about 5 months. So basically, when you start the application, you have to have a school or a site before you even file the application. So that means basically, if it took me 5 months, for 5 months, I was paying rent on a place that I could not teach. You need to have a study guide. You need to have a curriculum. They want to see tests. They want to see your certificate. They want to see that this is a fire safety place. They want to see certificate of authorization. Like, it took me 5 months to really get everything correct. So yeah, they want to see your study guide, curriculum, all of that stuff. As I said, it takes time and it takes money. Like, $2,000 is not enough. It's not enough. They want you to have a few $1,000s in the bank before you even get approved. They just want to know. I can't really make the rules for that. So after all of that, I opened up the school March 1st of 2021. Yeah, 2021. So it's been a whole year. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of a phlebotomy school because people think it's easy and it's not. Okay, so you guys, like I said, I've been open up for a year and it was very hard. Like in the beginning, business was slow. Like I was paying rent at the school, I was paying rent at home, I had a car note, I had a lot of stuff going on. So I was only getting about maybe 3 to 4 students a month, maybe 3 to 4 students a week. It just wasn't enough to supplement the income. So I went back to travel as a respiratory therapist for COVID. I went to Texas, because it just was not making me money right then and there. But I kept it open. I traveled so that I could pay, the rents and my rent and all my other expenses and stuff like that. But let me tell you, when I came back from Texas with Crucial, I don't know if my prayers worked, but literally I was getting booking after booking after booking after booking after booking. And today is what, March? Let's see what today is. Today is March 5th. Right now I'm booked. So today's March 5th, like I said, and when I tell you I'm booked up until May 16th, like how I run my school, when I went to school for phlebotomy a few years ago, I went to a 5-day school. Oh, okay, I know you guys like 5 days, that's not enough to be a phlebotomist. Actually, it is. Because if schools say 3 weeks, we'll teach you to be a phlebotomist in 3 weeks, they only do 2 days a week. 2 times 3 is 6. I do 5 days. 5 consecutive days is the same thing. And all my students get jobs. Y'all check my reviews out. Y'all check my Instagram out. Because my students get jobs. I teach them what they need to know. So like I said, every week I have new students. To open up a phlebotomy school, you have to have patience. Because some of these students drive me insane. Not all of them. I love them all. But you have to have patience to own a school, to be an instructor of the school. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And all my students take the board test on Friday. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's really like the rundown of the phlebotomy school. I try to have no more than 6 students a week. Sometimes I may be money hungry and I do about 8 to 9, but I really try not to have more than 6. So every week I'm teaching a new class, every week. I went ahead and added patient care tech, and I went ahead and added medical assistant, which will start in April. But for me, I designed my study guide on how I want it to be based off the NHA. And then I kind of create it in my own words so that students can actually understand. Because sometimes you can't read stuff through a book. They're not going to understand what you're talking about. So that's how I did it. So if you guys want to open up phlebotomy school, first thing is get a business name. Second thing is check your state requirements. Like I said, for me, I go to the Georgia Secondary of Schooling, and they have all those requirements. It's not hard. Like I said, you just have to have money saved up because they want you to have money before you start the program or start up your institution. I'll just post some clips of some. So I'm just gonna post some clips of, you know, me training in my phlebotomy school. I think I got some videos and some pictures I can go ahead and add. If you guys have questions on starting your own phlebotomy school, you can always, you know, send me a little comment, hit the link. But I always talk about more about phlebotomy school. I'll talk about a little sizzle because you guys know I still get into my mess. But as I said, if you want to start your own business, go ahead. It's the best decision I've ever made. Besides being a respiratory therapist, because I love it. But being a phlebotomy instructor, having my own business, I love it. And I'm sold out. If you manifest, if you really, really want this, I promise you just have to push through and have patience. If you have patience, you will do good. Because the first 7, 8 months, 6 months, I was not having students like that. Now, I'm booked up until May. Bye. 1, 2, 3. So she got the flash. This is what the flash looks like, guys. It's red, and it's already coming down. Be very gentle, because like I said, that thing is very flimsy. There you go. Okay. And let it go. You got it. Watch your hand. Okay. Okay. Okay, now put your pop tourniquet, you're right. Just put your tube down right here though. Okay, get your gauze, Let's go in. Go. Let it go. You got it. Let it go. You got it. There you go. Let it go. You got it. Get your tube. Be very gentle. There you go. Now put this over there because you don't want it to drop down. Okay, pop your tourniquet. Other one. Get your gauze. 1, 2, 3. Take it out. Press the button. Yeah.